staff members are in the building today along with their families as a way to test out game day protocols for potentially bringing a larger portion of fans into the stadium for their next home game. Titans won the toss. Appreciate that, James. Time flies. Hard to believe. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Tannehill hands off to Derrick Henry around the left side, out across the 30-yard line. Take a look at the starting offense for Tennessee. With the sunshine peeking through the windows at U.S. Bank Stadium, Tannehill taking a deep shot for Khalif Raymond, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Ryan Tannehill fakes that ball into the belly of Derrick Henry, and then he loses his eyes. By that I mean he turns away from where the secondary is, and as soon as he comes up, he's...
1st and 10 from the 26, and it's Henry again trying to take it to the outside. There's a flag down as Eric Wilson shoves Henry out.
Holding, offense, number 13. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
1st and 20 now after the penalty. With Jonnu Smith, the motion man. Tannehill. And there is Smith, and he's immediately taken down by Jeff Gladney. And there's going to be a lot for Mike Zimmer. Tannehill fires over the middle to Jonnu Smith. And down at the 22.
Gets to him so quickly, he can just think about catching it, not worry about getting hit.
Titans 7th in the NFL on 3rd downs. That pass is batted down. Tannehill catches it and gets down to the 22. It was Shamar Stephen.
History, there's a little bit of wide receiver in him. This ball comes back to me thinking, yeah, I used to catch him, but I don't want to catch him.
Ryan Tannehill, as you mentioned, the former wide receiver at Texas A&M. And now a 39-yard attempt for Gostkowski is good. So an opening drive field goal for Tennessee. And it's 3-0 Tennessee. Now KJ Osborne for the Vikings inactive today. He's been their return man. Cook is the running back, and he takes the handoff on 1st down, and Dalvin Cook gets a couple of yards to the 27. One man we expect to see more of today is Justin Jefferson, pick out of LSU today. Cousins gets rid of it, broken up. Tried to set up a screen, and Jayon Brown easily did not play the first 2 games because of a knee injury. He's out there on 3rd down and 8. Cousins in trouble. Cousins is sacked. 3 Titans converge, including Simmons.
We talked to Simmons. He said, I'm going to try some inside moves. I've been watching some tape on Reggie White. That's a good guy to watch tape on if you're trying to get some sacks. And that's overpowered the guard. And that's
sack and a quick 3 and out from Minnesota. Low snap. Britton Colquitt punting to Raymond from his own 26. And runs into a wall at the 29. That wall is Chad Beebe. He started a year 2-0. They take over at their own 29-yard line. Here is Derrick Henry, and he picks up 2. He's been active this season, his 7th NFL game. 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Tannehill rolling right, going to keep it himself across the 35 and dives across the 40 for a Tennessee 1st down.
Coverage down the field. You're trying a bootleg play action, and by that I mean not just play action, but he boots outside of where the tight end was aligned.
180.
Henry trying the right side, and he is met. Coming up to make that play was Yannick Ngakoue.
Down the line of scrimmage, there's Harrison Smith lurking.
Tannehill has Jonnu Smith, but he could not reel it in. Just let him a little bit too much. It's 3rd and 4 this year. Bad snap. Tannehill has to go chase it down, and he wisely falls on it. Trying to explain what happened on the sideline is Brett Kern, one of the best in the league, punts it away. And calling for a fair catch, Mr. Beebe. for Minnesota through 2 games. Not good last week in their first drive, 3 plays for -4 yards. Good start to this drive with Dalvin Cook picking up 8-2. Cook on 2nd down, following the block of his fullback C.J. Ham. Ball comes out, scooped up by Rashaan Evans down the sideline, and he's tripped up. An early turnover by the Minnesota Vikings.
One of the things that I noticed coming in this ball game.
On the field is a fumble by the offense, recovered by the defense. First down, Tennessee.
One of the difference in turnovers, we're going to see if this ball comes out, is the elbow down. See, he hits his own man, and that ball starts to come loose. His man is on the ground. His body parts are not on the ground. It's a good call by the officials right on top of him.
Cook coming down on his team. 8th career fumble for Dalvin Cook. And now Derrick Henry trying to make him pay. Henry at the 15 and tripped up by Gladney. Play fake, Tannehill, end zone, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jonnu Smith. It's in at running back. Tannehill, and looking for Humphries, incomplete in the corner of the end zone. Skowski, he has made 60 in a row under 40 yards, and now it's 61. It's to 3 points for Tennessee, and now 6-0 in favor of the undefeated Titans. Abdullah on the return from his own 2. Abdullah smacked down at the 25-yard line.
And it almost looks like that's the direction he's headed in.
2 for 2 so far today. On first down, Cousins rolling right, throws on the run, and incomplete. Kyle Rudolph did not hold on against the Rams. 2nd down and 10. Cook. And Cook keeps those legs moving all the way out for a first down.
Trying to get to the quarterback, you run right past the runner. Nice job by the Vikings interior lineman, staying on those blocks.
And it is Thielen. And not much doing there. Good job defensively by Tennessee. Hand off to Alexander Madison, his first carry today. And he picks up 2.
Right now.
You know, we talked about time of possession. They need it. They got to give this defense a rest as Cousins completes it again to Jefferson, and he nudges ahead for a first down. Malcolm Butler could.
Ryan Tannehill's trying to stop him because it's zone coverage. Don't overrun the hole. Don't get to the next defender. Nice catch.
And they race to the line, and now they'll back off. And as Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator, told us, they like to try to get up there quickly, give the defense some different looks, don't allow them to substitute. They accomplished that here. And it's Darrington Evans with his first NFL carry. 3rd round pick out of App State this year. Tannehill, and that pass is caught for a first down. It's Michael Pruitt with his 2nd catch.
Receiver in this set.
Back to the rookie Evans. And he is greeted by Jaleel Johnson. An injured Titan, and that's the big left tackle, Taylor Lewan. One of the toughest guys in the NFL. Tackles in the game, and we take another look at number 77.
Yeah, gets a little bump to the head there, and then he gets some side action where your neck gets twisted to the side a little bit as he's in the pileup.
Quarter. 2nd down and 8 with Tannehill in the shotgun. And off to Henry, up the middle, across the 40, and up to the 38. It's rushing. 3rd down and 4. Tannehill to Corey Davis with a flag down. If that stands, it'll be 25 consecutive catches for Corey Davis.
There is no foul on the play. 3rd down.
A touchdown. The last time he caught a pass that was not a first down or a touchdown, week 12 last year against Jacksonville. Titans are driving. That's the end of the first quarter. Minnesota leads by 1. Quarter. First down and 10 for Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill under center. On a play fake. Tannehill looking end zone for Westbrook. Akina picked off. Harrison Smith. And he's going to take it out of his own end zone. That does not appear to be a good move as he's tackled at the 13. But the first interception of the season for Ryan Tannehill.
Down, throw it away. Get that ball out. You've got a guy in deep center field, and you took too long reading it. So Harrison Smith has a chance to watch the quarterback's eyes and get underneath that pass.
24th career in the end zone with Tennessee driving. Cousins to Jefferson, wrapped up by Jonathan Joseph, and now let's go down to AJ with that injury update. AJ.
Well, Andrew, we're learning that Titans left tackle Taylor Lewan has a shoulder injury. He is questionable to return, and you mentioned we just saw him moments ago going back into the locker room.
Let's hope it's not serious for Taylor Lewan. 12-yard pickup on first down, makes it 1st and 10. Cousins really ran into Cook, and Harold Landry is able to make the tackle.
They made their first turnover of the season also.
A pitch to Cook. Cook trying to get to the outside, cut down. Jonathan Joseph, the 36-year-old, making the play. Play clock at 2. Cousins, quick pass. And that is the first catch today for Adam Thielen. Direct snap to Cook. Around the left side, and Dalvin Cook picks up the first down.
I love the theatrics by Kirk Cousins. Just for 1 second, watch that. You know, Hollywood is calling for Kirk Cousins right now.
Cousins to Cook at midfield and tackled at the 49 by Rashaan Evans.
Are not the astronomical returns you're going to get if you keep giving them the ball.
72 yards rushing today as Madison takes this handoff into Tennessee territory. Offense in the NFL. As James said, they like it here at 3rd and 2. Cousins taking a deep shot for Jefferson. Great adjustment and the catch. What a play by Justin Jefferson. Malcolm Butler had the coverage on Jefferson.
Butler's going, I didn't see this on film. They weren't throwing him the ball this often. This is a great adjustment for the ball. And we talked about the natural hands. There's no struggle to catch this ball. Gets it right between the thumbs and the fingers. Great job.
That miserable performance in Indianapolis a week ago. On this drive, he's 5 of 5 for 60 yards. Looking for more in the air. Buying time. Cousins chased by Simmons. Throws end zone for Thielen. He's got it! Touchdown! 3rd touchdown this year for Adam Thielen. And what a drive! Had another nice block to buy time, and Thielen was able to get open in the end zone.
And Jonathan Joseph has him covered, but Adam Thielen, just like I mentioned in the open, against Green Bay, 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. He doesn't stop playing. He never tires while he's on the field.
It's been a lot of Adam Thielen this year in the first half. Khalif Raymond is the deep man for Tennessee, and he's going to let this one go.
The offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, does he give the ball to Derrick Henry?
He does on first down, and Henry rewards him by picking up 8 yards on the play. Henry on 2nd and 1, and Henry is tripped up by Kendricks. With the sun shining through the windows here at US Bank Stadium, Henry is taken for a loss, and it's Yannick Ngakoue. Pressure coming, Tannehill incomplete. It was Ngakoue and Eric Wilson applying the heat on Tannehill.
Blockers.
Tennessee just 1 out of 4 on 3rd down. Tannehill has time, fires, and Humphries comes back to make the catch, and we'll see where they spot it. It looks to be right on the 45-yard line, and that is going to be good for a first down.
Time in the pocket for Ryan Tannehill. That's really what this play was all about, because he was able to look for his first receiver, covered, second, covered.
Minnesota is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch that got the line to gain for a first down.
Zimmer just won another challenge. They have ruled the ball short of the line to gain by a half a yard.
Peek right here.
Yeah, let's see. What do you think of this call? Going for it on 4th and 1.
Derrick Henry's up tight, I think, to push the quarterback.
Henry leaps, net, and it's all going to be on the spot. Vikings sideline indicating they have stopped Derrick Henry on 4th and 1.
Tight as it gets. Nice penetration by the Vikings. And right there at the top of the summit, Eric Kendricks face to face with Derrick Henry.
They are measuring. And he's got just enough for a first down. It's Henry. Has some room on that right side. Into Minnesota territory. He ran right past Harrison Smith in 10 at the Minnesota 39. A play fake. Tannehill has Humphries wide open. Locates him inside the 25. Humphries stays on his feet and now out of bounds.
Line him up outside. He can get the job done at either location.
Tennessee back in the red zone. First down and 10. It's Henry. Again on the right side. And he's met by Eric Kendricks. Yard return.
That'll do it.
Play number 10 on this drive. And it is Khalif Raymond trying to get him in space. Nowhere to go. Harrison Smith spins him down.
The defense, not very often though.
Third and 11. Tannehill to McNichols, and he's wrapped up immediately by the newest Viking. That's Todd Davis.
He led Denver in tackles last year. He was 8th in the NFL in tackles, so obviously he can still play.
And Gostkowski can still kick. Gostkowski 3 for 3 on field goals. It's a 14-9 game. And a touchback. Minnesota last 2 drives, 17 plays, 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a run by Dalvin Cook, who runs it here for a pickup of 1. Cousins pump fakes, now fires. Jefferson has it again for another first down. Down the sideline goes the rookie Jefferson. His 6th catch of the first half. 4 for Jefferson.
3-man pass rush, soft zone coverage. That's a 10-yard completion. Jefferson takes it West Coast of the pace in 2020.
Cousins gets rid of it to Cook with room to run. First down and more for Dalvin Cook. Forced out by Rashaan Evans, but Minnesota on the move again. 2-minute warning, and Kirk Cousins has Minnesota marching, already up by 5, looking for more. Minnesota already has more yards of offense in the first half than they did the entire game a week ago against the Colts. Driving and looking for more here with 2 minutes to go. Cousins taking a shot. There's Jefferson down there. Incomplete. Malcolm Butler breaks it up.
Nice play by Malcolm Butler.
2nd and 10. Cook up the middle. And Cook could not get very far. Jeffrey Simmons made the initial contact.
They've got to squeeze his pocket and push it from the inside.
High snap. Cousins juggles it. Now takes a shot in the end zone. Thielen down there. Butler does it again. He has made 21 consecutive field goals. Longest active streak in the NFL. And that streak continues with 141 to go. It's now an 8-point game back in 2014. Raymond will let this go. So Ryan Tannehill will come out. 141 on the clock, and Taylor Lewan remains out. It's Sam Brilo at left tackle. Tannehill to Davis, and oh my goodness, Corey Davis made a catch and it didn't go for a first down. 5-yard pickup. Tannehill gets rid of it to Henry, and Derrick Henry with the spot has a first down. Tannehill, nowhere to go. Moving right, throws on the run, and out of bounds. Ngakoue coming, Tannehill release, Humphries the catch, immediately tackled by Anthony Harris. Hustles his team to the line, 3rd and 5. Tannehill over the middle, broken up. Harris got a hand on that pass intended for Humphries. Come out to punt. Beebe is back deep. Minnesota will get the ball back with 2 timeouts. Good punt by Kern. Bounces at the 6. Nobody there. It angles out of bounds right near the pylon, and they're saying it's a touchback. A near perfect punt by Brett Kern. See how they play it from their own 20 with 2 timeouts and 24 seconds. They're going to run it to Madison across the 20. And Mike Vrabel will call timeout.
Games.
They're going to run it again. Big hit at the line of scrimmage. That's the first time we've called Jadeveon Clowney's name as he makes the tackle. Mike Vrabel now will not call timeout. And that'll do it for the first half. Minnesota will get the ball to start the second half. Gostkowski to kick it away. And Abdullah will let it fly. Gives us a chance to go down and check in with A.J. Ross.
Out situations and 3rd and long.
All right, A.J., thank you very much. First down and 10 from the 25. Cousins to the air. Pressure coming. Picked off. And there goes Joseph. A pick 6. There is a flag down back at the 24-yard line.
Blindside block
Committed by 8 at halftime.
the middle and the ball thrown off target. Jonathan Joseph could have walked into the end zone, but that block backwards away from where you're going.
5th interception of the season for Kirk Cousins. And Ryan Tannehill takes over at the Minnesota 42. A pitch to Derrick Henry. And Henry is taken down behind the line. Jonnu Smith goes in motion. Tannehill fakes, swinging the pass to Smith. Now trying to buy some time. A flag is down. Tannehill takes a big hit. That was Harrison Smith who came up and had a couple extra.
Holding offense number 71. Penalties declined. Brings up 3rd down.
Penalty was declined, so technically Kelly still has that streak, although he was called for it. Tannehill loses the football. Ngakoue stripped it free, and Sambrailo recovers it.
Smith, you thought, well, we've got a pretty good matchup with our left tackle. You've got your backup left tackle in now. You've got to give him some help, whether you chip or whether you slide extra guys in that direction. But I don't think he can block Ngakoue one-on-one.
16th career forced fumble for Ngakoue, and now that Clowney penalty looms even larger as Tennessee was not even able to put up a field goal after the interception by Joseph. Tennessee goes backwards on its drive and they punt it away. So Minnesota back on offense with Dalvin Cook. Cook trying to get to the outside. He does. Stays on his feet and picks up a first down.
Defensive line, you just look at the guy going in the end zone and throw your hands up.
It's Cook again. And Rashaan Evans, one of the first to get there for Tennessee.
Matchup with Justin Jefferson going so far.
Cook called for Madison to come in, and Madison takes the handoff up the middle. Trying to follow the right side of his offensive line, and he's going to be 2 yards shy of a first.
Right.
They pitch it left to Cook. Can he get to the outside? He can. First down and more. Cook down the sideline, and Cook still going. Beautiful moves. Dalvin Cook out of bounds at the 28. What a run by Dalvin Cook. He goes over 100 on the day after a gain of 39.
We saw it happen to Kevin Byard earlier. You cannot take the angle that you would against most backs against Dalvin Cook because he's a little faster than most backs around the league.
39-yard run today by Cook. The other one was a touchdown. Cousins chased by Clowney, and he's able to get rid of it. Clowney was bearing down on Kirk Cousins. 2nd down and 10. Thielen goes in motion. They are riding Cook here in the second half. Rashaan Evans, though, with a great angle and forces him out. 3rd down and 13. Cousins, Landry behind him, and Cousins is taken down. He did release the football, and they're saying it's an incomplete
but
pass.
puts his shin down on the ground.
Yeah, very close.
And that's one that Mike Vrabel, he'll be looking at the scoreboards here in the stadium. I would bet the scoreboard operators here don't show that play. Or at least I tell them not to put that play up because it's really close to, does he have the ball out of his hands before that shin touches the ground? But it's going to be a 4th down in either case.
This would be a season long. A lot of movement up front, and here comes the marker.
Yeah. Shifting down as opposed to forward.
Let's see who Clete Blakeman's going to get here.
False start. Offense, number 69. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
And then it's blocked. Titans come flying off the edge, and Ty Smith picks it up. Now there is a flag down. Had a huge field goal block
Offside.
last year.
Defense, number 46. 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
It is on Kalu, who last year had the game-winning field goal block against Kansas City.
Yeah, he was 2 steps offsides before this ball is snapped.
So a 49-yard attempt for Bailey. Kick on the way, and it is no good. So Bailey had made 22 consecutive field goals. That streak ends here with 10:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. And after the missed field goal, Tennessee takes over at its own 38-yard line. 17-9 in favor of the Vikings. Tannehill on 1st down to Jonnu Smith. And he's got the 1st down into Minnesota territory. Those two have a special connection this year.
Hey, we got 4th.
And now we have a stoppage.
Mike Zimmer has thrown his 2nd challenge flag of the game.
Minnesota is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
Has allowed Zimmer in the 3rd quarter. So 1st down and a handoff to Derrick Henry. Henry across the 40. Harrison Smith wraps him up and gets inside the 35. And let's go back to they are 1 out of 8. 3rd down and 3. Derrick Henry up top of your screen.
Can work a combination down here with Adam Humphries.
Tannehill fires, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Derrick Henry, and Eric Kendricks pulls out the Dikembe Mutombo finger. Now Gostkowski is out for a 51-yard attempt. He's 1 for 1 on 50-yarders this year, and Gostkowski is good again. 10 out of 17 for 144 yards, a touchdown, and the interception. Abdullah drifts over and from the 2. He'll return this. Abdullah across the 25 and tackled at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, it's a kick to Dalvin Cook. And Harold Landry jumping in to hold Cook to a 3-yard pickup.
Get a stop on this side of the field against the Minnesota Vikings.
Play fake. Cousins taking a deep shot. Jefferson's got separation, and he's got the catch inside the 40. Jefferson still going. See you later. Justin Jefferson, have a day.
That's just a little bit too much speed for Jonathan Joseph to handle, but then at the end of the play, the cutback, putting Kenny Vaccaro on the ground. This kid's got some mad skills.
7 catches, 175 yards, and a touchdown for the 1st-round pick out of LSU. Now Dan Bailey for the extra point, and Jefferson show. 71-yard touchdown, and it's 24-12 as we check in with A.J. Ross.
Well, Andrew, we were all treated to a little Justin Jefferson.
Kind of looks like hopscotch. And it was working there as Henry slips a tackle, and Harrison Smith finally catches up to him after a 12-yard gain. He's 175, second most for Jefferson. Tannehill pressure coming. Tannehill takes a shot, but still completes it. That's Michael.
Deep. You accomplish that, you make them get down the field on multiple plays. Don't give them the big chunk throws down the field.
2nd down and 4.
Instances.
Back to Derrick Henry. And he races into Minnesota territory to the 46.
7 guys on defense.
Tannehill fires. Corey Davis has it, and he's got room to run. Davis slips a tackle, still going inside the 15. Davis the cutback, and out of bounds at the 7. A 38-yard scamper for Corey Davis.
By the 10-yard line.
You know, Derrick Henry wants the ball. He's still looking for his first touchdown of the season. He gets the handoff here. Henry at the 5, and Henry down around the 3-yard line. Second and goal. Tannehill, Henry up the gut. Henry, no signal yet, and they're saying he's down just short of the goal line. Titans offense 2 on 3rd and goal.
You got a lead blocker for Derrick Henry.
That's Blasingame, the fullback. They are going to Henry, and Henry is in for the touchdown. First of the season for
play action pass. We run the football, we throw the play action pass. That's what the Tennessee Titans do. They were able to get in the end zone that time, the first time in the game.
And now here is Gostkowski for the extra point, and it is good. With 3:53 to go in the 3rd quarter.
More receivers, more tight ends. Sometimes those tight ends can double, but it is nice to have a pure fullback.
And a touchback. Well, we send along our sincere condolences to his family. Cousins on 1st down, and 3:20 down to 3:08. 2nd and 10. And it's Madison who spun down. Quick snap. Cousins on 3rd and 10. Fires towards the sideline. Good adjustment there. It's Beebe. Can he get to the chains? No. Shoved out of bounds. Kevin Byard, Jonathan Joseph, both there. Colquitt. Short punt. Raymond way up. A fair catch at the 35-yard line. Just a 33-yard punt. Tennessee has the football back with 2:39 to go, 3rd quarter. Play fake. Tannehill looking deep. He's got a man down there. It's caught by Raymond inside the 5. A 62-yard hookup. Tannehill to Khalif Raymond.
And everybody and their brother. Big shot over the top.
That was Jeff Gladney on the coverage. We pointed him out in our open. The rookie 1st-round pick. Henry trying to force his way in the end zone. Keeps the legs moving, and he's tackled just short of the goal line.
The challenge flag.
Henry leaps, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans. Tennessee keeping the offense out there. They're going to go for 2. They want to try to make it a field goal game. This will be their first 2-point attempt of the year. The offensive coordinator dials up. Tannehill into the end zone, and it's broken.
You can look at when they step on the elevator. They have to be fast when they come to the NFL. At 5'8", 185 pounds, you better be able to run and run fast.
And a touchback. It's Cook. Cook to the outside. Byard trying to chase him down. Dalvin Cook. 159 yards rushing for the Vikings today, and Cook trying to add to it. Fell on CBS. 2nd down and 9. Cousins, pump fakes, nowhere to go. He's going to keep it himself, off to the races. Has a little bit of daylight, and he's got the 1st down. Play action. Cousins will dump it down to the fullback, Ham. And Ham, who's having a big day. Motion man is Irv Smith on 1st and 10. It's Cook. And Cook with some good running again out to the 30-yard line. You can hear everything down there, including the tackle on Dalvin Cook. It brings up a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 3. Let's see what they do out of the timeout. Thielen in motion. Handoff Cook up the middle. He's got the 1st down. And Dalvin Cook now has a new career high in rushing yards.
Motion makes the linebackers overcommit, and there's nobody in the hole to come up and stop Dalvin Cook.
Cook will get a breather on the sideline. Alexander Madison checks in. This is Madison. He's got some room. Oh, he leaps over a defender inside the 5. He jumped right over Jonathan Joseph.
There are high hurdles in track and field, and then there are low and intermediate hurdles. Jonathan Joseph became a low hurdle, and he went right over the top of him.
First 2 games, they averaged just over 5. Jefferson up top of your screen. Back to Madison, and this time, Mr. Simmons is right there. 2nd and goal. Cousins off his back foot. Rudolph is down there. Did he get it? Yes! What a catch! Kyle Rudolph!
I can call a touchdown because I know every play is reviewed. Does he get that 2nd foot in? Looks like he dots that toe so close to the line that if you do review it, I don't think you can overturn it. Watch the right foot come down, and that's right before you see all the beads come up that are part of the field turf. That little bit acknowledge that he dotted that foot in before he went out of bounds.
Touchdown catch, and now the Vikings go for 2. Cousins throws it, and it's incomplete. And this one puts the Vikings up by 5. Another touchback by...
But they've been pierced by the play-action pass.
Henry has 87 yards rushing, looking to add to it right here. And Henry up to the 30-yard line.
Henry, those are the guys you want to get the ball to.
Tannehill to Henry, and he's got the 1st down, but a flag comes in the secondary.
Illegal contact. Defense, number 29. That penalty's declined. Yardage gained is a 1st down.
Here on CBS. Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry's just got over 100 yards rushing on the day. He rushes for over 100 yards.
And this is a design cutback, and by that I mean they're handing him the ball up on the right side, but expecting it to cut all the way back to the left side.
He's got 104 yards rushing today. And they go right back to him, trying to wear down that Minnesota defense. The control coach in 2011 to now the offensive coordinator of the Tennessee Titans. This is Darrington Evans, the rookie. And he's going to be a couple of yards shy of a 1st down. That rookie Evans has 3 carries. Tannehill play fake. He's got Davis open for the 1st down. And Davis forced out by Gladney.
Extra traffic for Ngakoue to try and get around.
Humphreys, is he going to try to throw it? No, but he's spun down by Eric Wilson. For a moment there, it looked like 2nd down and 10. Tannehill sideline, and that pass is broken up.
I think you can still kick a field goal and go play defense. But you've got to gain 5 yards to get in good field goal range.
Exactly. Play clock at 3. 3rd and 10. Tannehill in trouble, and he has to get rid of it. And now it's decision time. Gostkowski kick on the way, and it is good. This fall afternoon here in Minneapolis, and the Vikings lead it 30-28. It's a touchback for Stephen Gostkowski, who just booted his 5th. Cook is the running back on 1st and 10, and Cousins to the air, caught by Thielen. Puts on a move to get a couple of extra yards. It's Cook. And Dalvin Cook lowers the shoulder. He's got a first down. Now to the 38, had covering the funny bone, but still in some pain. Back to Cook. Oh, Simmons! Hello! A flag comes in from the secondary, but Jeffrey Simmons.
Here's the block in the back. Offense, number 84. It's a 10-yard penalty, and a replay first down.
Game would be beautiful right here.
Vrabel with the 3 timeouts apparently felt confident to accept that penalty and make it 1st and 20. Cousins in trouble, and down he goes. Christian Fulton, the rookie out of LSU.
The corner, and he just hesitated for half a moment, let the offensive lineman line up with the defensive lineman, and he came right in between the...
Handoff Cook. And Cook, some nice moves.
Are Simmons and Jadeveon Clowney, so they're trying to beat those guards and get in Kirk Cousins' face.
Big play here, 3rd and 15. Cousins checks it down to Rudolph, and Rudolph jumps ahead to the 42-yard line, back deep. And we have a whistle and a false start against Minnesota.
Start, offense, number 12. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay 4th down.
Raymond from his own 16. Raymond spun away but doesn't go down, and gets back up to the 18-yard line. On 1st down, they hand it off to Derrick Henry. And Henry tackled by Shamar Stephen.
First 2 weeks.
Tannehill over the middle, it's caught, and then a big hit on Jonnu Smith. 1st down and 10. Tannehill right back over the middle. He's got another completion.
But he's not in position to run the ball right now.
Tannehill from the shotgun, fires right, and Corey Davis with the catch. A couple of yards shy of a 1st down.
He's lined up. Now he's in position to carry the football.
Henry up the middle, moving those legs, and he's got the 1st down inside the 40. We'd like to welcome those of you who are watching the Texans and the Steelers. We've got a good one here in Minnesota. Vikings up by 2. We've had 3 lead changes, 2 in the second half. Vikings with 464 yards of offense. Dalvin Cook, a new career high. But Tennessee down 2, driving at the 2-minute warning on CBS. 1st down and 10. Ryan Tannehill fires, almost intercepted. Holton hit.
And he had to throw it around Harrison Smith, and I think because he had to wait just a fraction, allowed Hill to break on it, and almost ended up with 6 points on the other end.
From here, it would be a 56-yard field goal for Gostkowski. Tannehill, quick pass, Humphries. Humphries from right into Kendricks. 3rd down and 9. Harrison Smith coming on a blitz. Tannehill sees it, throws it up, incomplete. Adam Humphries trying to go 6 for 6 on the day, and it is good! Stephen Gostkowski, a career high. Get away, 1:44 on the clock and no timeouts for the Vikings. Abdullah will let it go. It's a touchback. That was
Not
the 4th.
by much.
Yeah, 4th lead. That takes the ball out to the 40-yard line. Cousins, pressure coming. Cousins throws as he's hit again, and it's incomplete. He just
against Joseph, the veteran, on the spot.
Bad snap. Cousins goes for it. Ball is loose. And Minnesota falls on it. That's the center, Bradbury, who recovered it.
You got to remember, the clock is running. No timeouts for the Vikings. They've got to get the receivers back down and lined up.
A 14-yard loss. It's third down. Cousins in trouble again. And again it's thrown and incomplete. Tennessee did not. Can they find some magic on 4th and 24? Pressure coming. Cousins just throws it up. Thielen is down there. And Thielen, it's intercepted. Amani Hooker has the ball, and that will do it. 6 points. They beat Denver by 2. They beat Jacksonville by 3 in franchise history. And the first time under Mike Zimmer. And the schedule does not get any easier for Minnesota. Next 3 at Houston, at Seattle, and then home for Atlanta. Stephen Gostkowski has got the game winner in all 3 games for Tennessee this year. 6 for 6 on field goals today. And the Tennessee Titans go to 3-0 on the year.
Maybe the most impressive thing about the Titans when it looked like they were really out of it. Big pass play to a receiver that probably didn't know before training camp started, and then using Derrick Henry just enough to kind of pound away.